Shalom, shalom, Yasha Allah. This is your brother Amanaban Lawyer coming to you with another lesson. And first, I want to start by saying, Kal Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Kadash, the Wadi Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Okay, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Okay, and also the elders of Great Millstone. This is where I learned this truth from. Okay, peace and salutations to the Akim out there preaching the truth and sincerity, putting their lives on the line to do so. To everyone I say, Shalom, Kwam Yasha Allah. Okay, today's lesson is going to be in regards to, well, the title, I have it here, is going to be, though they build their nest in the stars or in the heavens, Yahweh will bring them down to the pit. Okay, and this is the inspiration for this video comes from, well, it first started with that message that CERN got, where it was talking about the tekel, right? Tekel meaning that they've been found wanting in the balances, right? And it led me to another video which showed me how these Edomites are trying to build their own space station, okay? Aside from these military bunkers that are being built here on Earth, okay? And not to forget, he also has civilization or nests that are being built in the depths of the ocean, okay? So he's trying to escape this nuclear or this thermal destruction by all means possible, but he won't be able to do it, okay? The Most High is going to destroy this bastard, okay? Whether he be in the stars or he be in the sea or he be in the earth, okay? But first verse I wanted to grab was going to be in Obadiah, the book of Obadiah 1 and 4, okay? And it says, we can start at verse 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith Yahweh power concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise you, and let us rise up against her in battle. Okay? And this is the enemy being stirred up to come against Esau, Edom. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, right? Meaning despised. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, right? And we know the ones who dwelt in the clefts of the rocks. They call themselves Caucasians, which means cave dwellers, right? Whose habitation is high. That saith in his heart, who shall bring me down? See, this is just an example of the pride that Esau, Edom has, right? Who's going to bring me down from way up here? But in verse 4 it says, though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, right? Though you put yourself above everyone else, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, right? You build your nest in places where no one can reach you, thence will I bring thee down, saith Yahweh of power. But how is Yahweh going to bring them down? Through who? Through what means? By what means? Right? Through his men. Okay? That's how Esau, Edom is going down. All right? And I also want to bring out another precept, okay, which is going to be in Job 20 verse 4, starting at verse 4. Okay, and it says this, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment? And though his excellency, right, and though his pride, right, excellency means to rise, loftiness, and though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet shall he perish forever like his own dung. Okay, and they which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. His bones are full of sin from his youth. Because we can see from the beginning, the startings of Esau and Jacob, how Esau wanted to slay his brother Jacob. And the only thing he was waiting for was for his father to pass away before he can do it. All right, so this started from the beginning of before they became a huge nation, this feud between them. When they were in the belly, the feud between them began. Okay? It says, though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue, right? Because he'll come like a sheep, he'll come crouching, but war was in his heart. And though he spare it and forsake it not, but keep it still within his mouth, yet his meat in his bowels is turned, it is the gall of asps within him. Okay? But the Most High is going to destroy this freaking place. He's going to destroy his state, right? He's going to destroy everything about him. All right? Habakkuk 2:8. Let me see if I can go to that real quick. I'm just going to be bringing out a whole bunch of scriptures, all right, to back up the fact that the Most High is going to destroy this devil no matter where he goes. Okay? Let me see, Salakia. All right. Matter of fact, let's see if I can go to Isaiah 14 and 13. Isaiah 14 and 13. Okay, well, let's start at 12. Isaiah 14 and 12. All right, it starts by saying, How art thou fallen from heaven? How art thou fallen from thy rulership, O Lucifer, son of the morning? And Lucifer is just another word for light bearer, knowledge bearer. Okay, light is another word for knowledge. How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weak the nations? And how did he weaken the nations? Through his philosophies, through his doctrines, through his democracy. Okay? This is how he weakened those nations, through his lies, through his deception. Okay? This is how he deceived the nations. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of God, above the sons of God, right? This is what he says in his heart. And I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. So this is the north, okay? He's saying to himself, he's gonna sit on top of us. He's gonna rule us, right? He's gonna be our God. He's gonna be our power. He's gonna do everything, and he's going to be everything. But what does the scripture say? What does Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai say? It says, yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. And they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee, and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake the kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners? Right. And as a matter of fact, we're still prisoners in Esau Edom's nation, in his kingdom. Okay? We're still prisoners. He hasn't let us free. We're not pleased. We're not free to go to do whatever we want. We still need passports. We still need licenses. We still need IDs. So we're not free. Okay? Because at the end of the day, Esau Edom knows that he has but a short time, and this is why he's trying to escape his punishment. This is why he's trying to dig into the ground. This is why he's trying to go up in space and set his nest up on high and wants to sit above the congregation, right? Because he knows that he has but a short time. According to Revelation 12 and 12, right? Salakia. Revelation 12, verse 12. It says what? Therefore you rejoice, you heavens, right? And you that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, right? Woe to these heathen nations. And also to the 2/3, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath. Because what? Because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Okay? So this devil knows, this dragon, this serpent knows that he has but a short time, and he's trying to do whatever he can to offset prophecy or to accomplish whatever he wants to accomplish within that short amount of time. He's done. Okay? And this place is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. Okay? Pursuant to Isaiah 54:16, Malachi 4 and 1, right? And we can grab that real swift. Malachi 4 and 1. And it says, behold, the day cometh, right? What day? The day of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, the day of the Lord, that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly, right? Because we know according to Malachi 1 and 4, the border of wickedness is Esau, Edom. And also the 2/3 of our nation shall be stubble, because they're going to get burned up in this fire as well. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healing in his wings. So this up and coming destruction is for those who don't believe in the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, which tells you that the name of Yahweh and the name of Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, is very important for your salvation. It says what? And you shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. So the Lord already has everything set in place for us. Okay? He already has these things set up for us. All we have to do is simply believe. Okay? Let me see. Oh, another thing I wanted to show you guys, right? I wanted to show y'all this video real swift, okay, of what these damn demons are really trying to do, okay? Salaka, give me 1 second while I set this up.
Elon Musk, SpaceX. Jeff Bezos, Blue Origin. Richard Branson, Virgin Galactic. Larry Page, Planetary Resources. Ma Huateng, Moon Express. When you're a billionaire, you fund a space company. It's what you do. But Russian billionaire Igor Ashkerbely is changing things up a bit. Instead of a space company, he is starting a space nation. The Space Kingdom of Asgardia was established on October 12, 2016. Along with Ashkerbely, it was formed by an international group of researchers, engineers, lawyers, and entrepreneurs. Asgardia is a self-declared nation with 3 objectives. 1. To ensure permanent peace in space. 2. To ensure equal opportunities in space for all Asgardians currently residing on Earth, regardless of their earthly citizenship. And 3. To promote the welfare of the entire humankind. According to its constitution, Asgardia is the first independent, free, unitary, and social space nation, which is trans-ethnic and secular, based on morality, fairness, peace, and the equal dignity of every human being. And it looks to the future of the infinite universe and is a kingdom. They want to explore space and exist in space, free from the tight control and restrictions of existing nations. According to Daniel Cleary of ScienceMag.org, by becoming its own nation, Asgardia can bypass the United Nations Outer Space Treaty, which gives nations the duty of overseeing any space activities undertaken from its territory, whether by government bodies, commercial companies, or non-profit organizations. Ultimately, Asgardia aims to be recognized by the United Nations. Per the United Nations website, the process of becoming a recognized nation is as follows. 1. The state must submit an application to the Secretary General and a letter formally stating that it accepts the obligations under the Charter. 2. The Security Council considers the application. Any recommendation for admission must receive the affirmative votes of 9 of 15 members of the Council, provided none of its 5 permanent members such as China, France, Russia, the UK, and the United States have voted against the application. 3. If the Council recommends admission, the recommendation is presented to the General Assembly for consideration. A 2/3 majority vote is necessary in the Assembly for admission of a new state. And 4. The membership becomes effective the date the resolution for admission is adopted. They took a step toward this goal on November 12th when they launched the satellite Asgardia 1 into low Earth orbit. With the Asgardia 1 in orbit, Asgardia claims that it's the first nation to have all its territory in space. The satellite is a storage device that contains files from each of its citizens. You can see the files on Asgardia's website. The files are mainly photos and text, but you can also upload music and video as well. Here you can see at the time of making this video, Asgardia has over 161,000 citizens. It is the 174th ranked nation in the world in population, ahead of Kiribati at over 114,000, and behind St. Lucia at over 186,000. Asgardia has citizens from 220 different countries from around the world, from one citizen from Palau all the way to the United States with over 22,000 Asgardian citizens. Until establishing a permanent presence in space, which Asgardia plans to do in low Earth orbit and also on the moon and beyond, Asgardian citizens will be physically on the Earth, so they will be citizens in their own country at the same time be citizens of Asgardia. Professor of Space Law at Nebraska College of Law, Frans van der Dunk, says that quasi-territory such as a satellite does not fit the definition of territory in international law. Dunk says that even if Asgardia has a permanent presence in space, it will have a hard time being recognized, citing Palestine and Taiwan, who actually have territory and permanent populations, yet is not recognized as states. With Asgardia being barely a year old, we will have to wait and see how things play out, as they are still in the process of creating their government. Reading comments on the forum on their website and Facebook page, people are proud and enthusiastic about being a citizen of the first space nation. And if you believe the work of Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos, you know that access to space will become cheaper and cheaper in the years to come, and perhaps the kingdom of Asgardia will not seem so radical 50 years from now. While I'm a loyal patriot of the United
All right. And what you just saw was just a quick synopsis of what these demons are trying to do in space. Now let me see if I can find something in regards to the deep underground bunkers, because I got a scripture for that too. Okay. All right, and these are just the different videos that talk about secret underground bases. Let me see if I can find one. I'll select this one. Hopefully, Lord willing, that does justice.
Where are the world's underground military bases? You can turn back now, or learn the stuff they don't want you to know. Here are the facts. Humankind has scattered underground bunkers across the world. While many are privately owned shelters, often relics of Cold War fears, others have been built for more altruistic purposes. Consider the Global Seed Vault, a growing repository of seeds owned by the Norwegian government. But the idea of underground bunkers generally brings other things to mind. Not a Noah's Ark of produce or a family's subterranean panic room, but the idea of secret military bases. How many deep underground military bases, or DUMBs, exist? Here's where it gets crazy. No one knows for sure, or if they do, no one's talking. There are lists of the world's alleged sites, but they are all of varying credibility, and none of these have been verified by any current government. You'll find surprisingly little verified information about these bases in general in the public sphere, and in the absence of solid information, rumors flourish. These claims range from the dangerously plausible, such as hidden nuclear launch sites or secret biological warfare labs, to the outright bizarre, such as the late Phil Schneider's claims about the alleged Dulce base. Before his death in 1996, Phil Schneider claimed that a secret underground base in Dulce, New Mexico was a joint venture between human beings and extraterrestrials. Schneider's claims were dismissed by the mainstream, and many UFO enthusiasts also doubted his reports. At this point, there's no solid proof that an underground base exists beneath Dulce. However, there are other proven underground facilities, including NORAD's Cheyenne Mountain Complex. The global scale of the Cold War spurred the construction of numerous hidden monitoring stations. Some of these, such as the Kelvedon Hatch secret nuclear bunker in Essex, have since been declassified. Others remain closely guarded secrets in the modern day. While there isn't any hard proof of more outrageous claims, such as secret alien weaponry labs, there are certainly secret contingency sites, such as the Raven Rock Mountain Complex in Pennsylvania. Raven Rock is occasionally called the Underground Pentagon, and it is legally considered part of the Pentagon Reservation. While alleged U.S. bases often garner the most public attention, it's certain that Russia, China, many EU members, and more have underground bases dedicated to everything from contingency planning to communication interception. while many of these have been decommissioned or remain open secrets, meaning that a government hasn't explicitly acknowledged the existence of a base despite strong circumstantial evidence indicating its presence, it is not only possible but plausible that there are many more carefully hidden from public scrutiny. And what exactly goes on at these bases? Top secret testing, biological experimentation, whatever it is, one thing's for sure. It's something they don't want you to
back
know.
then they had ideas of going into space.
But this is just the beginning. If you'd like to learn more about secret underground bases throughout the world, check out our audio podcast.
Okay. All right, I want to go to Job 20 and 24 real quick, because he's not going to be able to go ahead and fulfill his enterprise. That's all I can tell you. He thinks he's going to be able to get away with it, but he's not. Okay. We can start at verse 23. It says, when he's about to fill his belly, the Almighty shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Okay, so while he's about to enjoy his new world order, the Most High is going to destroy his ass. Okay, he shall flee from the iron weapon. And what is that iron weapon? So, arrows are made out of wood. Swords are made out of iron, right? Missiles are made of iron. And the bow of steel, those missile launchers, a bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and coming out of the body. Yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gall. Terrors are upon him. All darkness shall be hid in his secret places. A fire not blown shall consume him, and it shall go ill with him that is left in his tabernacle. So anybody who's in the house who sides with Esau, Edom, right? Who takes the image, who takes that mark of the beast, which is the image of the beast, right? Which means that you are a part of the house of Esau. Once you take that mark as an Israelite, you become a part of the house of Esau. You're going to be burned up in that fire too, and you're going to be turned to stubble. Okay? Because Malachi 4:1 says what? Let's see if we can grab that again. Malachi 4:1 says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith Yahweh of hosts, and it shall leave them neither root nor branch. We just went through this. Okay, Zechariah 14:12 says what? Okay, we're talking about the effects of thermonuclear destruction. Zechariah 14:12 says what? It says, and this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh shall smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Right, the ones who were scoffing against the prophets, right, who were scoffing against the elect. This is the plague that's going to fall upon them. Their flesh shall consume away, and their their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouths. And it shall come to pass in that day, and what day is that? The day of the Lord, that a great tumult from Yahweh shall be among them. And they shall lay hold of every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. Okay? But at the end of the day, the Most High says what? That their flesh shall consume away in their shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouths. And I just want to bring out another video to give you a visual as to what this particular precept is talking about. Okay? Bear with me. And this is a scene from Terminator, I think Terminator 2. Sarah Connor goes into a dream or a revelation about what's to come. And mind you, they got this from Zechariah 14:12 too. Okay? While that's playing, I'll just grab Revelation 9 and 13. Revelation 9 and 13 says, the book of Revelation 9 and 13 says, and the sixth angel sounded, And I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar, which is before the Almighty, saying that the angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the four angels were loosed, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year, for lo, or for to slay the third part of men. And the number of the army of the heaven, which is not or 200,000. There's the number of them, and those that saw the first indication, and them that sat on them having dressed with fire, and of jacinth, and brimstone, the heads of the horses were and the heads of the lion. Out of their mouths, and fire, and of brimstone. By these three was the third part of men killed, by the fire, and by the smoke, and by the brimstone, which issued out of their mouths. And this is the aftermath of the sun. This is the aftermath of those 200,000 horsemen, okay? Coming out or being shot by that steel bow, okay? Okay? And if we go into Judges 5:11, okay, Judges 5:11 gives you a quick breakdown too. Okay, let's see if I can grab that real quick. Play that again for y'all. Judges 5:11. It says, Judges 5:11, and they that are delivered from the noise of archers in the places of drawing water, right? And what is an archer? Somebody that shoots a bow, okay? It says, they that are delivered from the noise of the archers, from the noises of the bows, or the noise of the arrows that are being shot out of those bows, right? In the places of drawing waters, right? And this America is the place that draws people unto itself, a place of many nations. There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of Yahweh. And who's the they? That was talking about us, the Israelites, rehearsing the righteous acts of Yahweh by Yahweh. Even the righteous acts towards the inhabitants of the villages in Israel. Then shall the people of Yahweh go down to the gates. Shall go down to the gates. Awake, awake. Okay, so that's the next verse. I want to go into that. Okay, but those the places of they that are delivered from the noise of the water, that's us. And what are we doing here? We are rehearsing the righteous acts of Yahweh. Okay, we keep the Sabbath to the best of our ability.